Welcome or welcome back to a special I'm out of work edition of Sim Racing. Today we're doing the UK time slot of the Chris Haye community race. It's the Alfa Romeo GTA from 1965 at the Thomson Road GP circuit of 1972. This course looks like someone kind of just took a bush hog through the jungle and carved out a course. It's a bit scary. But I've been practicing it a bit, and it's a whole lot of fun, and so we're gonna give it a shot. Let's look at the main screen here and check out times. Hey, it's me. Hi, everybody. Trying out the camera thing, too. So I thought a 227 was gonna be awesome. I whittled that down from a 229 earlier today. And then I looked at the times for the US server, and there's a 218 and a 220, so never mind. For some reason, the UK server isn't coming up yet. I guess they're restarting it. But we have about 7 minutes before the session opens, so I guess what I can do here is take you around for a tour here before we get started. Yeah, I don't know. I got lighting finally, and so I'm trying the camera thing. It's a thing to do, right? So let's make sure all the sound levels are good. Yes, the Yeti is capturing. Hello, Yeti. Nice mic. Is that a microphone in your lap? Are you happy to see me? Hor, hor, hor. All right. Got the zero bandwidth paint job on here. This will not appear in the race because, of course, we are not loading skins for the Chris Haye races. That's the wrong gear. There we go. Also an excuse to try the H pattern on the G29. So a lot of firsts for this stream. See how it goes. Over the hump. This will launch your car if you're not careful. I'm guessing I'm missing out on top speed because my top gear is too low, but I'm not sure. I might just be terrible. Whoopsie daisy. I didn't do that in practice. That's embarrassing. Let's get out of here. Oops. There's a wall there, isn't there? There's sandbags. Alright, off to an awesome start. Alright, here we go. Alright, these two bends aren't too bad. Kind of hit them in fourth, but then you want to line up for this. Go down to third. Hey, it's Fred. Oh no. It's a face cam. It's not as in the way as the keyboard tray was. I'm just sort of hanging in space right in front of me, whereas the keyboard tray was like in the way of my elbows. Hard on the brakes, down to second. I've never actually tried this course before today. I downloaded it this morning. So I was feeling real good about my 227 until I saw that 218 up there on the timing sheet. Ah, no, this is the corner I brake for. There we go. GT3 at Mosport after this. I'm not sure. Might do it some other day. The nice thing about the GT3 Euro races is that they're all week, as opposed to just Friday and Saturday. The GT3 is at, what, hour and a half from now, so I expect this will be done by then. Because we show up, yeah. Anyway, that's a lap of Thomson Road, done very poorly. Let's try one thing. I want to see if I can raise... Oh, 5th gear is already as high as it'll go. I can raise the final drive a bit. What does that give me? 7 miles an hour. That's nothing to sneeze at. Okay, sure, why not?
It exits clear.
I have about a lap's worth of time before the driver's meeting starts, so we'll see how this goes. I should have shifted before that. In the Cobra, oh my. Yeah, this is the first devilish little bit over here. You gotta be to the inside. This is very much like the top of the crest at Mosport there at T2. You really have to be going over it at the right place. Might need second out of there now. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Missed the wall.
Oh no, Pasha, track limits, come on. This
Yeah,
lap
yeah.
will be deleted.
So like I say, all sorts of firsts for this, right, for this stream. Camera, oopsie, well, there goes the motor. Camera, H pattern, lights. Oh, that's not the line.
Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
Aero damage on a car from 1960, yeah, that's fine. Made out of drink cans. And I will join the chat. Boink. Time to join chat.
Tell a difference, really. It's it's such a.
I didn't even think about
Hey dude, how's it going?
Sup, Mark?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
how you doing, man?
Well, I'm here during the day, which is a mixed blessing, but you know, it's cool. Race
I
time.
was gonna say, what is it? Lunchtime for you or something?
Well, it's, you know, 2:40 in the afternoon, but you know, ordinarily I'd be working, but that obstacle has been removed.
Man, yeah, no, crazy.
Not the best time of year for that, is it?
We were just discussing whether anyone has bothered to do any setup work on the Alpha GTA, and I think the consensus is
No.
Not really much to
not really.
do.
It's a car which doesn't want to oversteer when you want it, and it doesn't want to understeer when you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's classic sort of 60s car in that it just understeers all the way well past the apex, and then as soon as you actually get the car rotated, it's all oversteer.
It's a fiery little beast.
But
is
it's
what it
fun, and for some reason we picked a track where it's all trees rather than any runoff. So that was smart of us, wasn't it?
Well, it's period
That's a
correct
great
for the
track.
level of terror, you know.
It is, yeah.
is. It's definitely just. I was reading up about the track. That Devil's Corner. That it's that right hand kink. That fast right hand kink. it's just scary. It's so scary, and the amount of times I ended up in the trees on practice. So I've got a format for that right hand turn now, and it's just slow down. Just slow down.
Take it flat. It's fine, CJ. You just have to get the line right.
What? No, it's no. I see. I had a bit of a scary one. I took it. I hugged the right hand side, and I took it like super pace
Hey, Chuck.
for the car.
Hey.
I found myself almost airborne going sideways, which was a bit scary. So yeah, I found myself just I don't have the confidence just to keep the foot in, going over that little right hander.
It's fine.
Do you know what I mean?
Fine.
I just
Airborne sideways is fine. I tell you what, I kept thinking this afternoon that I should really put the handbrake back on the rig, because
that would help with this.
getting the Alpha around that the final turn.
Oh, he's got to slow really down. You'll really slow down.
But a bit of
walking
handbrake.
pace.
Bit of handbrake. No.
I'm genuinely considering just trying to drift it every time because it feels faster, but I don't know if it is fast.
Yeah, I think this is a car and track combination that isn't necessarily going to bring out the competitive
racer.
spirit in some of us. I think this is more. This is fun for me.
This is a survive race.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got literally no consistency. I'll set a purple lap, and then the next one I think will be pretty damn good, and it'll be like 2 seconds off.
Well, I
mean,
got
it's
some
just
practice
trying
in, and
trying to tame all that understeer, and then somehow get the power back down. And some of the lines are a bit funny as well. It's a bizarre combo. It feels nothing like any of the tracks we've been racing recently.
This track with the old 60s Formula cars is absolutely hilariously scary.
Yeah, especially as the AI is a bit funny with those, I think, as well. I haven't driven it online, but you do end up with quite a few cars in trees. I suppose it's probably accurate.
Just the raw speed is like crazy.
Yeah, well, I had a drive down there when I was in Singapore a couple of years ago, and it's a bit. It doesn't look like there was ever a racetrack there. It's just a road through some trees. That's not very insightful, is it? But I mean,
No, it's not, mate. I was trying to make some nugget of wisdom coming out there, and I was like, okay, is that it?
no, I sort of started saying it, and I thought this isn't really much of a story.
Okay. Fair one, mate. Right, guys, just obviously because we're back into the race nights, I'll try to decide how we're going to go ahead with the sort of next few race nights in this phase. So what I've done is, if you don't know already, on the AC event booking channel, there is a poll. You basically vote for what the next race is going to be. Eventually, we'll get down to the last race where obviously people won't get an option. But the current ones at the moment are, we've got the GT3s at Sveg Race Circuit. We've got the MX5 Cups at Vallelunga. So obviously going there.
People have already been voting, right? Okay.
Yeah,
right, we're all going to Sveg then.
Sveg at the moment. It seems to be the winner.
I thought GT3s being popular.
Yeah.
Have we decided which GT3 cars we're going to pick?
Not at the moment. I'll post the list up.
I think we decided we were going to put 4 on the server, didn't we?
Yeah, 4 of each, and then it's just going first.
Yeah, well, no, the 4 cars, so it'd be six of each because it's 24.
Oh, sorry. Yes, yeah, sorry.
Does anyone, since we've got a small group here, does anyone have any preferences? Get their sort of GT3 car preference in early?
Probably maybe the AMG GT. That's okay.
Might be my suggestion. Leave that or the Audi. I'm
always a sucker for the 650S.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So yes, that's what we're gonna do with the races for this sort of this phase coming through. Always open to.
Sorry, CJ. Before we move off of that, I just had a stroke of genius. Is there anything like, because I'm not, I'm not really a hot lapper, but we've got Chuck here. Are there any of the GT3 cars that are just well off the pace that we should just avoid completely?
What is it? The Glickenhaus, the old AMG. Yeah, the really old Mercedes and the really old Audi. Those are the 3 that are just like really slow. The MP412 it's slow, but it's not like, with a good setup you can keep up.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the obvious, sensible, cars from 2012, we avoid. Yeah.
Does GTR any fans? Because I've never been able to make it work as much as I love to use it.
You need a setup. I've seen James Blint hold off Ethan Dean on SRS, and that's pretty impressive. So I reckon it's got some pace on it.
You don't see it very often, do you?
I'll put up a post asking everyone's preferences, and I'll
yeah, that's a much more
list
sensible way of doing it than me just polling the room.
Yeah. We've got it down in black and white, haven't we? What was I going to say?
You can tell where I'll go.
Right, guys, we're always open to suggestions of what car track combos you guys want to race for the race nights. Obviously, there's ones already been planned and tested and stuff, but if you've got any suggestions or requests, which we have in this phase, we've got, I think, about 3 of them are actually requests. We can put that in place for obviously future events. Because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that are doing the racing. So obviously, if it's a car track combo you want, we know you're going to tip up. So there we go. You guys have got about sort of 5-6 minutes before I turn the server on. And when I turn the server on, the password will be stir fry, all one word.
Oh right, we going? Sorry.
No, not yet. 5-6 minutes maybe before I turn the server on.
I was responding to a comment, and I thought everything. I thought it all.
Thanks for listening to the brief, Chris. Jesus. Because he's the boss, he thinks he doesn't have to listen. Yeah, so the password will be stir fry, all one word, all lowercase when the server goes up. The format for tonight is the usual, which is we'll have a 10-minute practice, and then we'll have a 20-minute quali, and then it'll be a 20-minute race, and then the second race will be a reverse grid, a 20-minute race. The grid time for this is 1:30 in the afternoon, and I've got the time multiplier on 2. Cooled down a little bit by the end, but not much. So guys, you've got about 5 minutes. Go and get yourself a coffee, and hug your loved ones, whatever you need to do. 5 minutes until the server.
Cool.
So I got some good practice in this morning, and set what I thought was a decent time. And then I went out and looked at the UK times and saw that Chuck was 10 seconds faster. I'm like, oh, all right then.
So what?
Well, I did 2 laps, so if I can be within 10 seconds of Chuck, I'll be happy.
I've just noticed, Zero, you've got a face cam. I think that's worth like 5 seconds.
Yeah. a lot of firsts here. Got a mic stand installed, so now it looks like the mic is obscenely coming out of my lap somewhere. And then got some light and camera and probably some wall banging action.
Interesting.
Also trying out the H pattern shifter for the first time now that I have a G29 that has, real things attached to it.
Your stream's on.
So my audio just dropped out there for a sec. Yeah, I've got. Are you using the G29 shifter?
Yep, it's clipped to the keyboard tray of my desk, whereas the wheel is clipped to the tabletop of the desk.
All good. I'm trying to do a roundup of all as many of the sim racing shifters as I can get hold of, because I've got about 5 of the things now. I'm gonna. Alpha doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to try and borrow the HSS one off of him because he lives up the road from me. And is it worth including? Can you buy the G29 one separately?
I suppose you could, but I got it as a pack off of Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, because I hadn't considered it, and now you're making me question everything I've ever believed.
I think you can. I think my friend had to buy it separately with the wheel.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's like 35 quid separately.
Yeah, it was in a separate box and everything. It's just that I had it on my wish list forever, but couldn't justify the cost because I had a perfectly good, 2004 vintage driving force clipped to the desk. But then the throttle pedal died, and I needed something right then, and it was on sale that weekend. So I was like, the stars have aligned. Time to treat myself.
Oh, man, when the I've nearly picked up a G29 a couple of times when they've been on sale because they deep discount them, and just having something that I can like throw on a PlayStation 4 or something to just do some GT Sport is really appealing.
Yeah, I just noticed the other day the PS3, PS4 switch on the top, and that probably is completely irrelevant for PC, but I was intrigued. I was like, what happens if I flip it? And, just didn't want to make things explode.
Yeah, on the Thrustmaster ones, it makes a difference. I'm not really sure why, because I mean it's supposed to just be USB compliant device, isn't it? But who knows?
I also had to totally flip my pedals around the other day because the Logitech software had an update, and now it thinks the clutch pedal is the gas, and the gas is some other random axis that didn't exist before, and so that was fun. If it ever switches back, it'll be quite the shock in the other direction.
Yeah, I had the with the ACC version 1.1 update. For some reason it registered my control settings slightly differently, and I had the throttle map to the steering, which was
throttle to the steering.
Yeah.
There's a video on YouTube somewhere. Guy playing Call of Duty with a steering wheel.
It's Gamer Muscle. He's doing.
Is that who it was?
It wasn't Counter-Strike. It was.
No. There's a guy that he has a steering wheel. He plays Call of Duty with it, and I was like, just.
Gamer Muscle did Counter-Strike with the steering wheel. There might be Call of Duty with the steering wheel.
I don't understand. I know just because you can, it doesn't mean you should. Do you know what I mean?
No, you're right. There is. Everyone's done it now.
I was about to say a lot of people have.
A lot of people have. Oh, okay. This is a whole subgenre of playing Fortnite with a steering wheel. Does that improve the experience?
No, it's still Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's still Fortnite, mate. It doesn't change.
What's the force feedback like?
That's a good question. Yeah. Does it shake when you die?
Is the tire model decent? Is it R Factor 2 decent?
What about Grand Theft Auto 5 with a wheel?
I post a video, I time how long it takes for someone to ask me or make a comment about how R Factor 2 is better. Even videos about R Factor 2. It's just it's an inevitability. That and being called a paid shill. That I get a lot now.
A paid shill.
Yeah, I've already had the first one on the Assetto Corsa videos from tonight. They're just like,
nice.
You tell you're paid by Kunos. I'm like, no, they haven't even paid the expenses they owe me yet, let alone any actual. But they owe me.
I avoided that on my.
I spent on them.
I've avoided that on my videos this week because I'm literally paid by no one.
Well, this is it. I've been paid by no one for doing anything other than those 2 Robo Race videos I've done. That you have to, by the YouTube Terms of Service and EU law, disclose if it's a paid promotion. So if it says it's a paid promotion at the beginning of the video, it is. Which is why I've said it precisely twice in my entire YouTube career. What are Kunos going to pay me for about advertising a free update? It makes no sense. But it's people like to feel like they're just being a bit edgy, I guess.
I dislike this thing. Surely no one else can like it.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
Sadly, there are too many of those peoples around these days.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I get.
There we go.
And like 99% of the comments I get are really positive, and even if people disagree, it's done in a constructive and engaging way, and I think the sim racing community is actually really, really good for that. It's so easy to go into a forum or Reddit or whatever and see people complaining about stuff and think that sim racers are actually really, really cynical. But for the most part, I don't see a lot of that on certainly my site and my channel. So I feel pretty happy about that. They're out there though. I've seen them mostly on Race Department being really unkind about the poor mods there.
Right, gentlemen, turn the server on now.
Oh Christ, Josh, you're getting the rig.
if you're on, yeah, man. If you're on Content Manager, just refresh Content Manager. Your password is stir fry, all one word, all in lowercase.
Were you inspired by Paul Glover's dinner choice for that one, CJ?
No, it's because we're in Singapore, mate.
Ah, of course. I wish I hadn't asked you now.
This doesn't appear to be asking for a password, so...
Food in Singapore is really good. Enjoyed it. It's sort of a blend of like all the Asian cuisines. So you get sort of a lot of Indian stuff, Chinese, Thai. It's really good.
So the server doesn't seem to be asking for a password at the moment.
It should be.
It did from me, I think.
Yeah, password set on it.
Interesting.
This is also the first time I've realized this track is in Singapore.
Let me refresh the server then. I've got to make sure it's password protected, so we don't have any randoms jumping in.
Yeah, there's no password on.
I just restarted it. Try again.
Ah.
Yeah, password.
There it is.
Now.
Good.
Was it that 787 race at Spa? We had 2 randoms, and they ended up finishing 2nd and 3rd.
Nice.
Better than wrecking everyone out, I guess.
Brilliant.
Oh, right. Now the question is Assetto Corsa going to work?
Of course.
It's the first time I've gone online since I had to re-download it.
All right, Fred.
You know, a smarter man than I would have tested this beforehand.
See you later, Fred.
I remember
Just in time
having
for the good
some
stuff.
issue once where a couple of cars just would crash once you got into any session. And I was desperately trying to find out what the problem was, and I literally just decided to delete the whole game and just reinstall it and go through like hours of setup again to only find out that it didn't fix the problem, and the problem was just shaders patch, which is a quick install.
Nice.
Yeah, man, I love the shaders patch, but because people send me
Track's
new
clear.
stuff all the time,
Push,
I
push,
always
push.
have to keep it updated to like new builds or experimental builds, and man, stuff goes wrong.
At least they make it easy for you to roll back or just, auto update.
It's not too bad, but sometimes it's just a bit bizarre working out what the issue actually is.
What's the password again? Because I seem to not be able to type.
Stir fry. All lowercase, one word.
This is not the same setup that I left with. Hope I'm not blowing into the microphone too much. What's up, Jeff?
Okay, here goes nothing.
Trying out all kinds of wacky stuff today. Got a light, got the mic stand,
God, I haven't
got the webcam, got the H pattern shifter.
It's resets it. It's turned off the developer app, so half of my apps.
Uh-oh.
It would
Good
seem
times.
that way.
Wish I could be listening from work, but then I wouldn't be doing this in the first place.
Password over Discord in the PM because I seem to be typing the wrong thing all the time.
Type in, I'll stick in the search.
And through the first
What I
left.
was saying about that little kink being easy flat, and that I had no problem, I didn't crash at any point. Yeah, I didn't make it past it the first time.
I had that issue too when I joined the server earlier to practice.
I don't know why that is. I mean, I might have been running I just did a quick race earlier, so it might have been lower track temperatures.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh, made it. Didn't make it. Oh!
I've found a setup and setup marker. Let's see if this actually works.
Well, that didn't work out.
You know what I find out? If you get like a cut track penalty or something, and it tells you to slow down to 35k. Yeah, just drive normally. That final hairpin is like 35k.
Yeah. I found that one out as well.
What's your speed?
Control L.
The leader has just done a 33.5 seconds.
This isn't. Oh,
Take care, there's a car approaching.
there's a
Look out
median
for the
there.
Speed limit. The leader has just done a 3:03.4
Why am I getting
seconds.
engine braking when I'm in neutral? That doesn't make sense. Alright, so.
Okay, why the fuck is entering a password this hard?
Let's boost this a bit.
In the server chat for you on the Discord. Oh, that's all right.
It occurs to me that if we don't want random people joining, then maybe I shouldn't stream the brief. Oops.
Yeah, I wouldn't say stream the brief's a good idea. Purely for legal reasons.
Car approaching, watch your mirrors.
Yeah, it's far too late for me.
Did you give a message, did you?
No. It's fine.
Ha.
So I throw you a message.
yeah. Well, no, yeah, occurred to me.
Better than streaming in my briefs, I suppose.
There's a market for anything.
Yeah, there is. You know, this setup of the setup market's not bad. I'll be honest. There's only 2 on there.
There's signs, there's the tree.
Well, if I can't get within 10 seconds of Chuck, I'll try it.
Well,
How
if
long
you
did
go
you
to
set the
setup market.
practice session for, mate?
Oh, it was 10 minutes, but everyone was too busy chatting.
Oh, is it a double race one tonight then?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So 10-minute practice, 20-minute quali, and then 2 20-minute races.
Ah, okay, good.
I think 45 minutes on this
P4.
track with this car would be a bit too brutal. I'm sadistic, but I'm not that bad, you know what I mean?
I'm not breathing into the mic, am I? Code for
Fastest
Sidler.
lap for
Okay, good.
Holden, 2:19.2.
Alright, car feels pretty decent. Now I just need to be decent. Oh no!
Not any pit stops or anything, guys, so just do your thing.
I was on the wrong pedals. I was on the clutch instead of the brake.
Although being that the chances of damage are quite high, for the pit lane and the last chicane, you basically go through the hay bales and down the bottom and round.
Alright. Gonna get a lap in here,
Tree.
I think. I think if I'm gonna go with a taller final drive, I need to lower 5th gear again, because it's not reaching in that back section. Alright.
I reckon it may be a bit
Just 2
lower
minutes
than
left, 2 minutes to go.
Wall hanging, I think it's mostly the barriers that I'm struggling with.
Just try my approach, mate. Just slow down. I might not finish first, but I'll get down 3/4 at least.
To finish first, you must first finish.
Very true.
What if you're planning on finishing 5th?
Don't worry, I've got that covered, mate.
Would that be drink a fifth then finish?
Ah, there you go.
Feeling that my backup plan is to finish 6th.
Sector 1 is 4.0, off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Holden.
Almost spun it on the brakes in the final hairpin, and it gave me half a second. Alright.
You're going fast enough in the last hairpin to spin it?
You gotta watch the grass.
You do.
My best to stay off the green stuff, yeah. Oh, fence.
There we go. Little drift there.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Come back. Come back, little car. Now stop.
Oh, it's almost flat out.
There we go. Nowhere near the 227, but that's alright. And there you have it.
Yeah, definitely going to set the set marker.
Wow. Only 12 seconds off Chuck's time.
Set marker, honestly. If it goes good,
Whee!
it's so much more stable.
Have I even got the setup, access to the setup market?
Like the app on your AC.
Well, it's I was just saying it's deleting
Slam on the
my
brakes.
apps, reinstalling. I do not have the setup market. Alright, well we're running stock setup then.
This is tricky because you gotta line up the next corner here. No! Little zealous through there. I love how one of the brake markers for Devil's Bend is hidden behind a bush.
Yeah, it's well thought out.
This really looks like somebody took some sort of heavy lumber equipment and just carved a course out of the jungle and paved it. It's like, let's run GPs on it now.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was probably human power rather than heavy plant.
Chris, your phone to hand.
Have I got my phone to hand?
Yeah.
Oh, somewhere, yeah.
Tell you what's up, mate.
This ain't one of them Herman Tilke tracks.
Done it the same guy that designed Nosh Living.
Oh, thanks, CJ. No, Tilke's the guy that's done most of the modern Formula One tracks, but also some really good stuff as well.
Who's it done designed Nosh Living?
I don't think that's the
it's
Tilke
quality.
one.
No?
Well then, let's get out for
20 minutes to
qualifying.
qualify. I might get a clean lap in.
All clear. Push now. Okay, Pasha. We've got 19 minutes to get the job done.
Doop-de-doo, Sunday drive through the jungle. Whee! And there's the tree. You have to be full on the brake the entire time around there. Leading up to the corner. And you still just barely slow down in time. You can see.
Really sticking it up on that side of using CJ.
Yeah. Seems more
Stiffened it up, slammed it down. That's what I was playing with earlier, but interesting to see how understood it is.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh no, 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 no. Saved it. It's my outlap anyway, so.
Hitting the light ball on the inside of a corner.
Only thing I'd say about that setup, CJ, is that the final drive set really low, so you're gonna struggle with your top speed a bit potentially. So I just want to have a quick look at that.
If it's between top speed and
The leader's just done a 248.6.
I'm playing with it now. We'll see.
That's the line.
So find it's red lining pretty quick. So
That's absolutely the line.
yeah, I think it's close.
I gotta tell you, the H pattern is really fun to toss. I've been missing out, man. Lights on, hot lap.
You're now 28 seconds off the pace.
Is that all?
Sector 3 times
So
okay.
much better behaved. Just the front end stiffened up.
There's the wall. There's the tree. There's the brake.
I think I've just changed the final ratio to 8, I think.
Sector 1 is 2.4 off the pace.
No, no. Ah, darn it.
Just remember the devil's bend at 120.
Watch those track limits, they'll delete this lap.
Oh, well.
Found I could do it flat with this setup, CJ.
Probably could, but I lifted just at the last second there. I was might do it on the second.
Much worse on the stock setup. I think that's why I thought I could take it flat on the stock setup, because I'd done one lap on the stock setup and decided to experiment with stiffening it up and slamming it.
That sounds so wrong, it really does. I was experimenting with stiffening it up.
Okay, Pasha, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
It's a whole different Discord as well.
The public school experience, isn't it?
The leader has just done a 221.0.
I tried to think how I would have turned out. Just go line up to this.
Oopsie. That's not quite the line.
I think the parts of this track is just about how big your balls are. How willing are you to actually just put your life in the hands of this car?
Alright. We're gonna do it right this time.
If that's the case, I've got balls the size of a hamster. I don't mean the size of a hamster, I mean this.
And there's the last sign, and there's the tree. And there's the brake.
How are we getting on with it, boys? Everyone's really quiet.
Requires concentration.
I'm going to attempt to do this flat out. Oh, God. That's possible. Scary, but possible.
There we go. That's how you need to take it. That's what she said.
The car in front's lap time is 2:25.9.
Oops. Well,
P4.
may turn the gear ratios back down. I don't know that I'm getting the top speed I need out of the higher ratio. We'll see.
Fastest lap for Holden, 2:20.2.
Jeez.
And the cut detection is savage.
Sector 1 is 2.1, off the pace.
How? There are like 3 turns in it.
Lost that lap.
Floaty, floaty. Darn it. Still under 230 finally.
My lap with drifting the first hairpin is quicker than my lap with doing it properly.
Yeah. As I said, I wanted to get the handbrake mapped.
Sector 2 is 3.6 seconds, off the pace.
I think drifting
All
on
right,
this would be
Pasha,
impressive.
10 minutes to go.
Dang
There's
it.
10 minutes left.
Faster drifting.
I think it's time to start considering in a rally course instead of a racetrack.
That's sort of how I've been approaching it. Which is why I'm so slow.
Watch
Well,
What's your speed limit in the pits?
That's close enough. Let's do something else. Fourth gear can't be adjusted.
I like the track, to be honest.
That's interesting.
Fastest lap for Holden, 2:18.8.
280. That's just obscene. Let's lower the toe. Just get some more top speed in there. I want to let's raise the diff and move the brakes back and lower it down some more. Because why not?
I don't use a clutch. I've got that. My handbrake's the clutch. That's wicked. Oh, brilliant. Right.
Alright. It's a bit extreme, but let's see what happens.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
Oopsie. That was a lot of changes to the suspension, so this is going to handle very differently now. Let's see how differently. Much better behaved over the hump, that's for sure. Into the fence and tree.
So what I'm learning is my choice to stick with the Formula rim for tonight was a very bad one.
Choice to stick with the what?
The Formula style rim rather than a round one, because there's a lot of arm crossing going on.
I've not got my steering ratio that high, mate. I've got to match
6th
the car.
place.
Well, yeah, no, I always do, but I've got a Formula 1 style wheel on rather than a round one, which means you can't pass it through your hands if you need to.
New fastest lap for Holden, 2:17.3.
That didn't work. The car does feel better now.
Might have moved the
Yellow flag,
brake
watch
bars
out.
a little bit too far back.
Was one drifting? Was one?
Yeah. Now my Formula wheel bad.
We'll swap the wheel out here.
I haven't got time, but it's just it's gone full rotation. Caught the cable round one of the horns of it. Plugged it. That's that.
Yellow flag.
Turn, baby, turn. Here we go. Wow, that's very slow for some reason. We'll see how this goes. Back to doing a hot lap. We'll get 2 more of these in, I guess.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
That's Chris Haye behind me. There's the fence, there's the tree.
Okay, Pasha, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Do I need first there? Maybe I do. Scary. Nope. That didn't work.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag. Caution.
I crashed out of your way and everything.
Yeah, I know, and then I crashed out of your way. And then sort of into your way. I'm experimenting with... I've tried to push the brake bias quite a long way back so I can get the car to rotate. It's working really well, except for in a couple of the big stopping areas. Which is terrifying.
Sector 2 is 9.9. Off the pace.
Ah! Ooh, that's a tree. Hmm. If only we could use the George of the Jungle theme for this stream, because watch out for that tree is definitely good advice.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Your rear tyres are getting hot.
I did just do a burnout, so you know. I wonder if I need to bring my tire pressures down. Oh well. See if we can get one lap in here that's decent. I doubt it. Watching for the fence. Now watching for the tree. Now brake. Oh, first it is then.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Of course, that means I'll have to brake harder for this because I'm going faster. Whoa, okay. That did not work.
Your tyre temperatures are good.
Interesting. Wonder why. Bring the brake bias back up. Bring the toe back up, I guess. See how that goes. Oopsie, that's too far. Call it. Oops, bash the microphone. Wah, wah. All right. This is a practice session at this point.
Pit exit is clear.
Over to the right, very much like the crest through T2 at Mosport. That's what it kind of reminds me of. You gotta go over it, or the last corner at, oh god! I missed the breakpoint completely! Ooh. Ah, that feeling when you're not watching for your breakpoint.
Your suspension's looking pretty bad, mate.
Hey, what's up, Adam? That was, less than smart.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Ooh,
Check the flags out. P6.
Okay. This is good. This is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Get to the breaking point and just stand on it. That's better than the last 3 times I tried that. No, get off the grass. Thank you. That was not smart.
Oh, that's a jingle.
Uh-oh. Maybe I'm better off going back to my original setup. Oh well. This is just quali. But it's the end of quali. So we'll be starting the first of 2 races momentarily.
Oh, getting there.
217, that's just... How are you holding on the road in that car doing a 217 truck? It's mental. Absolutely mental.
I'll just pit it. That'll end the session.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Eventually.
So, all that, I had 2 clean laps. That's interesting. 2 clean laps.
Yeah, that
That's the end of the session. V6.
Oh, hello.
I said I was playing about with it earlier. The one I was playing about with was pretty similar. But yeah, the lap times were coming down for by like 2 seconds a lap for me. That's crazy.
I think can we have a 5-minute break in this? I can't remember if it's after the quali or after the race.
Oh shit, how much fuel do we need?
That's a very good question that I don't know how to answer.
I think 30 liters should be plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slapping 30.
That's 11 laps. That's going to be what, 25 minutes, isn't it? That's fine. I mean, there's a bit of field spread going on, so I don't think the extra 1/10 of a second that like 5 extra liters is going to cost you is really going to come into it.
Has anyone experienced any drafting on Devil's Corsa yet?
Could you imagine with a modern aero car and the aero just not working?
24 minutes.
I've
6th
got 5 minutes
place.
breaking it, guys, so if you want to grab a quick coffee for the race.
I think you end up with some of those Mark Webber moments there if you're not careful. It's been a shame for him that he's flipped so many sports cars and a couple of cars because he can never open an airline, can he?
Oh, I don't know. It might be a selling point. I have experience in flight.
Formula One Motorsport would just veto all his ads. Copyright strike him.
I've not won yet.
Vettel opens new airline. More at 10.
I'm not sure which of the current grid would be most likely to open an airline these days. I mean, Hamilton sold his plane, so he's out.
He had a plane?
Yeah, he had a private jet.
Twat.
Not really a surprise there.
Do you know, I don't know what it is about. I don't like him. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's not my... I like
Drives the
Kimmy.
car pretty well.
He does.
I've never really gotten into the personality side of racing drivers.
He just seems so...
They're all athletes.
Seems fake.
And athletes are all super, like, needy, egotistical types because that's what they need to be to compete at that level. So I always sort of think that the ones that you think are really good guys are probably just the best at not looking like a sociopath on TV.
See, I think Kimmy's funny. There's something about Kimmy, I don't know. He just
Oh yeah.
he doesn't give a shit, does he?
Leave him alone. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Ask the question. I'm not gonna answer that. Instead of coming with some bullshit answers, just like I'm not answering that. Next.
I listened to the Beyond the Grid podcast he did, and you know I'm a fan of Kimmy's McLaren, so kind of have to be.
I'll do this one.
But it was hard work listening to him talk for an hour. It's just I don't really care about that. Like answer to every question. It was quite funny, but it was a bit fatiguing. Like an hour of him basically. I don't really care.
he tips up, drives a car, goes home, doesn't give a toss.
Yeah,
that's the kind of impression you get.
He's good in short bursts.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's different away from the media.
Well, that driver's banquet from last year or the year before, I forget which one, but he was enjoying himself.
Gala, that was hilarious.
Yeah, he was on form, as they say.
Well, you know, Hamilton is confident, and as we know, the difference between arrogance and confidence is results.
I'm hoping Lando gets on the podium in the US so he can't drink the champagne. And because I want to see McLaren on the podium. But, you know.
Was he teetotal, is he?
No, he's under 21.
Was he?
Yeah.
Isn't Max still under 21? Or is he finally 22 now?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point.
He's a weird looking dude, isn't he?
20 or 21. Can't remember.
A good point.
I know
he's much more likely to get on the podium than Lando.
I know when he started, somebody started a meme about, you know, name a thing that's older than Max Verstappen, and I was like, my high school diploma. Oh my god.
Brilliant. Oh man. 40 seconds. Well, thank you to everyone for showing up tonight. I know it's going to be an emotional race. Your heart will be in your mouth, and I imagine you butt me tight on a few of the cars.
My heart's mostly going to be in the trees.
I think I left my ass there, actually.
There's probably going to be a lot of near heart attacks at least.
Yeah.
I think this stream for Zero is going to make a great audio track. There's going to be a lot of so yeah.
Right.
Okay,
don't forget to join the race, because we've had one of them before. You don't want to drive through penalty here.
Damn it! I literally.
I wasn't paying attention.
Green.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I was too busy checking the settings.
Yeah, that's okay, and we lost.
Yeah, I'm starting from the pits.
Damn it!
Oh man.
Yeah. I was
Hey,
too busy
podium
checking.
incoming.
Do we want a yellow or just go for it?
No, just go for it.
Makes it a little more spicy.
I reckon we'll probably catch up anyway on this track.
Turn me a pig.
It wasn't in first. That was entertaining. What, the H pattern? The race is afoot.
I can't believe I forgot to hit drive. What a twat.
Well, I guess I'll be adult protecting this video.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 4.7.
Oh, I'm catching Chris. It's back in sight.
Appear to have hit the light pole.
See if Chuck laps a bit better. I'll finish my second lap. I'm going to shoot myself in the face.
No.
Did we finally pick a car and track combination that's less optimal for racing than the 787s?
Yeah. This is fun.
Well done, Pasha. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus.
Am I now? Jim, did you finally notice the camera was on? Is that why you said that?
Next week we're going to 77 at Home Ground Track. That's a dangerous spot to be in.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out.
Oh, oops, got a penalty. Let's just see how well the hairpin approach goes.
Interesting battle for last year.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 10 seconds.
This setup is not working out as well. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. It could be just me. Yeah, third is too tall now. And I'm getting a phone call that I can't take.
That worked pretty well to clear the penalty. Just need to not blip on the down.
The leader has just done a 219.0.
Yeah, that caught me out last time.
Ah.
$15 minutes left.
Well, I really hope it's nobody trying to offer me a job, because that would be my luck.
You've just done a.
So excuse me, I'm playing video games on the internet. I can't take your call about employment right now. It's a simulation. I was 5 seconds a lap faster than this in practice.
Save.
There we go.
The difficulty is compounded by the broken windscreen I have suffered.
Being able to see in front only improves your ability to see the tree that's going to get you next.
That's a new fastest lap for Holden, 218.1. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 18 seconds.
Oh, screen freeze, perfect. No! I don't think slowing down to 35 is going to be a problem. What's up, Dave? It's a me. Trying out the webcam thing because I finally have a light on my desk, so it's not like I'll be peering out of the darkness. Here we go. Over the hump. Whee! And there's the end of the fence, and there's the tree, and... I was looking at the power and torque curves in Content Manager for this car, and it's basically, the peaks are between 5,000 and 6,000, so if you go over 6, you're basically just wasting time and making noise. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. And shift accordingly. But also keep the car on the track and not in the trees.
Oh god.
But yeah, doing the H pattern thing, doing the webcam thing. All kinds of firsts on this stream. You can see all the silly expressions I make when I'm trying to drive. That's fourth. That's something you can't do with paddle shifters. There we go. A non-pathetic time incoming.
10 minutes. Okay, Pasha, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the
Maybe.
race come to us. You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Good. Stream is stuttery. Yeah.
P4.
It's weird. When I was at work, at about this time of day, whether I was using YouTube for like music in the background or just, you know, had somebody's stream going or whatever, in the afternoon it would always get stuttery at work. And I mean, this was a big company with enough money to have a pretty stout network infrastructure. And like, oh, I would have to crank the streams down to like, you know, 240p. Just to not have them skip. Interesting. Wonder if I just have too much crap open. Boy, it's hot in here. Okay, whatever.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
That'll happen, Jim. Have you noticed the final turn on this course?
The gap behind has now decreased to 3.1 seconds.
What? That's significant. Wow, where'd you come from?
don't know. I visited a pole once and almost the same pole again, but I'm here.
Crashed twice and still caught you.
Well, the data rate on the stream shows good. Maybe I'll turn off the webcam and see what happens. Maybe my face is breaking YouTube. What's up, Lee?
Right side. Clear right.
Whoa, little drift there. Practice for this weekend. Not really.
Fastest lap for Holden, 217.
Isn't this one knock hill? I'm terrible at knock hill. I expect to be last, no matter what I do. So, you know. I used to be able to take that in third all the way around.
The gap in front has increased to 3.0.
Yeah, Jim, I know I'm terrible. Don't remind me.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, no, no!
Car left.
Well, that wasn't intentional.
It's understandable. That is the worst
side.
corner I've ever experienced.
Clear right.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Oh, and there goes the engine. Fantastic.
And that's a track I used to drive quite a lot. Back in R Factor days.
Stay focused, we're still in this. P5.
Sure. You know, if this stream is stuttery, I bet the kids are watching Netflix upstairs. And not caring that I'm doing this down here. That would explain it too. Although, YouTube claims that my data rate is still good through, so... I don't know.
Car right. Clear right.
That was weird. It just didn't want to be in first
Yellow
gear.
flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Alright, Pasha, the next car is Carmichael. You've used half your fuel. That's the new fastest lap for Holden, 217.1.
Oh!
No, no, no!
Car right. Clear right.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Not as clear. That's interesting. There we go. Best I've had that this race.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now.
Yeah, you think?
0.3.
right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Chainsaw drag race. Rawr.
B6.
Good times. See you later, Fred.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
That's weird. I don't know why the stream would be stuttery. Other than if somebody's using up all the bandwidth in the house.
Well, it's the front of the vehicle,
I was trying to hit a 216, but I hit a light pole instead.
Yellow flag.
I can relate to that. But not the 216 part.
Oh no!
Really?
That's what they.
Feel more.
That's what they call a. That's what they call a near miss. I nearly missed.
Damage there. You probably won't even feel it.
nearly missed it. You didn't hit it again, did you? Surely.
I hit a different light pole this time.
But you hit a light pole and you still did a 220?
Have I done a 220?
This car's been in the wars.
No, that's Chuck on the 220.
Chuck has hit a light pole and he has done a 220.
I can't even match that wide without hitting anything. What I think is a good lap.
I can't believe you only done a 220, Chuck. I'm so disappointed.
Well, this will be interesting. Can I hold the position against a thrice broken car
P5.
with a better driver in it? We'll see. Whee! Well, that was hardly any jump at all. Whoopsie daisy.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
Watch
the
out,
line.
track limits. Come on.
I just wanted the pole for the next race. Oh, this car is done.
Waiting for the bus now.
Yep.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 8.9 seconds. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, well. So is the stream still stuttery for anybody? Or lower res or whatever?
I survived.
I'm getting there, I'm getting there.
P6, that's it. We're done.
Well, I'm glad I took my hands off the wheel.
I did. That's one place you don't expect to stop the car.
Well,
I moved over the edge of the track. In fairness.
Right, well, that was race 1, gentlemen. Actually, I had more fun than I thought. Only had one really close call.
I don't really know.
Not gonna miss the start this time.
Oh shit, yeah,
No.
good point. Thank you.
It's alright, I think there's another
How long
5
have we
minutes.
got?
I think I've got another 5
Oh,
minutes.
25 seconds. A whole 25 seconds. Oh, that's the countdown. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure there's another 5-minute break.
Anyone would think that I'd never driven ACC, whichever game this is, before.
Without this lesson.
It's been a few weeks since I've had a day off, and I'm starting to feel it, I think.
Nice to see you race next to a
Pole
gallop
position,
around the
24 minutes.
Yeah, it's mostly just been
planet. Leading that celeb life.
staying here for the last. I think I've been. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it's only been like 3 weeks since I've been back.
Yeah.
Feels longer.
It feels longer.
Yeah, feels like season finished months ago. I don't know why.
I think it's just got.
We shall see if
So busy, mate. There's so much going
this
on.
improves. Oh,
You
I can
just blend
I can
them.
shut off the camera
They
for
do,
now.
yeah. I mean, as I said, I haven't had
Any
a
improvement? Because you
haven't
can't
had a day
tell.
off in a while, so I might.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, I'm
can
thinking
see the guy
tomorrow
behind
might
me.
not be a work day, which should be nice. But I put in some proper
Weird.
sort of 14, 16-hour days over the weekend to get those ATC vids done.
Oh,
Week
boy.
off beginning of November. My plans. That's my plans. That's not my wife's plans. That's my plans.
Yeah, I suppose.
I suspect my plans will get sidelined.
It could also be the car. Or not the car, the track. I don't know.
There'll be some DIY or something. Actually, who am I kidding? Actually, I know for a fact there's stuff needing done.
There's
Man,
always,
you know,
there's always stuff.
I'll get it done. 6 months later, you doing it? Yeah, just don't hassle me. I'll get it done. It's like I've got this canopy thing which runs over the back door, and I'll get it done. I will. I mean, show me
Get right.
Get ready, 3 minutes to go. Yeah, okay, Jim.
I think. Still sat in the garden. I just had to go home.
I'd like to pretend I'm not like that, but
You're a man. We're all like that.
yeah.
So, anybody for a quick game of charades or something? I don't know.
I think there are still a
Yeah,
couple
what
of
the heck?
boxes from when we moved into this place about 3
Boink.
years ago that I've still yet to unpack.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, well, it's just it's stuff that's gone in the garage, so it's like once every few years sort of stuff. So he's happy where it is.
So the way I'd say that, if it's in the boxes and you haven't used it in 3 years, then clearly you don't need it.
Do you have to donate to Racing this Race?
until
No, you do
do
not.
Though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. As soon
You
as you've
just
been
sign
in,
up on the booking.
about a
You
week
join the
later, it's like,
Discord, sign up in the
"Oh, yeah,
booking
where's
sheet,
that? Oh, yeah, it's in the
show
box."
up. There's a UK time zone race that's Tuesdays at this time,
Yep.
and then there's a US race that is at. The drivers' meeting is at 8:40 p.m. Why the low turnout? I don't know. Maybe because this is an intimidating combination.
When I was
It
in the
is
forces,
a little
used to
weird.
have Houses with like garages attached to the house and stuff. And it was the worst
Um,
thing because the wife would find anyone
As you can
to
see,
fill the garage.
It is a challenge just to get around this course.
Just a storage. for
It may be that people just kind of didn't do it.
Yeah, well, we've got a workbench. I've got a workbench I've built in our garage, and I'll go in there,
Yeah.
having not been in there for a week because I haven't needed to use it, and we'll just find a whole bunch of my stuff that I've left lying around has migrated into the garage. It's like, well, it's my fault for not,
Putting it away.
putting stuff away.
Yeah.
But oh well,
See, my excuse is, don't worry about putting it away. Just, at least the house looks lived in.
Yeah. I wouldn't even try that one.
Oh no, I've tried and failed. I've had a few slaps.
Ah, I do have a horn button mapped.
Not saying my wife beats me. I don't know you thinking that, but she does. Who's mapped the horn? Who's mapped the horn?
Totally not me.
Say I have, but I can't hear it actually.
That's alright, we heard it, mate.
Don't forget to join the race, guys.
Yeah, I've joined. Make sure you're on grid. You've got 20 seconds.
Alright,
Make sure that you're on grid.
let's do this thing.
Pretty sure I've also been using the wrong button as push to talk on my steering wheel this whole time, so that's great.
Sorry, mate, we just thought you were ignorant, mate. Don't worry about it. Here we go.
Round 2.
Green.
Left side.
Dear God, I just thought I got a jump start, but I didn't.
On your left. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round.
Well, that's a thing.
What's that?
Apparently my gear ratios are too high, because you guys just drove past me and are disappearing into the horizon.
I got next start.
Come on, Pasha. Forget the start. Just get stuck in lane.
But I'm letting you go.
Just not hold it.
I guess I should have stuck with my original setup. No. Sick drift, bro.
I'm just trying to stay out of your way, man. No point in fighting.
The gap to Carmichael.
That's
Ahead
third.
is now 0.8. Yellow flag. Watch out.
On your right. Clear right.
On track overtakes only.
Oh, that was close.
Ooh.
Had a screen freeze there. No, I lengthened the gears trying to get top speed, and I think they are still on the click below, which would have given them massive advantage in acceleration. So, I think I was better off with the lower gear ratio, because it allows you to accelerate out of the corners on the rest of the course.
Got a lot of number 2.
That little bit of top speed increase at the end of this straight doesn't make up for everything you lose on the rest of the turns.
I did the same thing, but on the outside.
Barely getting slowed down. Yeah, because in practice that was an easy second gear corner, and now I'm having to go down to first.
Oops.
That light pole is just baiting me every time on that exit.
Should probably be looking at the road, not the steam pop-up.
Nope.
We've been warned about track limits. You'll need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. These gear ratios are killing me. Also the lack of skill.
The leader's just done a 222.4. The guy ahead has just done a 222.2. Okay, Pasha, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Is that a squeaky toy?
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
And he's gone.
P6. The guy in front is Carmichael.
It helps when you actually put it in gear. Yeah, below the power curve. If you're below 5K, you're just kind of wallowing.
The gap to Carmichael in front is now 1.7.
Wah, wah. It helps to put it in gear, it really does.
Yellow flag, caution.
Thank you for fixing my penalty. I needed to slow down.
No problem.
It's one way to do it.
Yeah, cutting that grass every time. I tried the old adage of when in doubt, throttle out. Didn't work.
You just drive away from me on this straight. It's crazy.
Okay, Pasha, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
You think there will, Jim?
229.8. Good luck.
You're a
That's your
little,
best in the session.
Optimistic there, buddy. Whee! I'm 2 seconds off my own pace from practice. Come on now. Getting careless with the shifting. That's not going to help. rescued it eventually.
They keep following you into the grass there.
Nope, 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 nope. That was scary.
I really wish I hadn't moved the brake bias so far back.
New fastest lap for Holden,
I feel like
219.2.
doing
Where you going?
a bit longer
Oh, alright.
gear ratio.
Hey, you see those lemon and olive oil mackerel? You should grab a couple. Yep. If not, it's not a big deal.
That's just the halfway point in this flash race, guys.
10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left.
So, longer
Okay,
gears
Pasha,
are not
halfway
better
home.
here.
We've got plenty of fuel.
Interesting line.
Sorry, dude.
I don't suppose they can swap out the gearbox in a pit stop, can they?
The gap to Carmichael ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
And we just heard someone die.
Small pole hit today.
That's a bit more sideways than I planned.
Yeah, but did it look good? That's the main thing.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good.
If it looked good, you know what was it meant. Did you mean that? Yeah, totally.
That's one way to do it. Oh, I got some speed now. Where'd that come from?
New fastest lap for Holden, 218.8.
It's that gap between second and third in particular that's killing me. Because there's stuff that's too low for third but too high for
It's
second.
amazing what damage can do to your top speed when you hit a pole.
Just thinking that, yeah.
And there goes my advantage for the whole lap. Poof. Just by screwing up the exit on the hairpin.
That lap was at 229.7.
Just
That's your
hear
quickest
the
lap in
old
this session.
GTR2 pit chief telling me I have aero damage right now.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. The gap to Carmichael ahead is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
Where's the pedal? There's the pedal. Well. I couldn't find the brake pedal for some reason. And just smashed into the wall. That was an old man crash. I tried to hit the brakes and I couldn't find it. Goodness me.
right.
Is that what they're calling the brain now?
I need to stop doing that.
Oh. My turn for the light pole.
Probably just polish out.
I drove straight through a tree that was right in front of it, and then BAM!
At least you're consistent, man.
Fastest lap for Holden, 2:18.1.
I have a purple sector right before the hairpin, because I blew through it. Yeah, you can see there in that section where I'm in 5th, I'm getting no acceleration, whereas on the lower setup, I was still accelerating into that corner. And now, if I go 2nd, I'm too high in the rev range, and if I go 3rd, I'm too low and can't accelerate out. So, word to the wise.
Okay, Pasha, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Now I'm just trying not to be lapped. Well, I wish I had taped my practice runs, because they were much more impressive than this. I mean, it's still only a 227, but it's better than barely getting under 230.
Beyond me.
My apologies there.
Robert.
Alright, Pasha, you've used half your fuel.
Oh god.
Sorry, dude, I just couldn't stop.
Yes, using a clutch would be useful.
What gear am I going for again? I don't know. Man. Depressing.
Oops.
They are definitely catching me. I'm in danger of going a lap down here.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Craptacular. I should have changed my setup between the two races.
Why did I get a penalty for that then?
I'm also driving like crap. I'm not going to blame the setup completely. Case in point. That's a pole. Can I get around it? Almost.
Pasha, come on, track limits.
Ow. Well. This is bad. Uh-oh. Get away from that light pole.
We need to slow down and give back some time.
No, jeez. I don't need to slow down.
Sixth place.
Barely pulling out of its own way. Look at this. Pathetic. Yep. Oh no!
Last lap.
Yeah, great. Whoopsie. Nope.
Nice.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. So I should have stuck with my original setup.
Well, yeah, you know, for tomorrow night.
Exactly.
Did you just push it one further on the drive?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bridge too far, and I just had no acceleration out of any corner. And as you saw in the start, I was going to the top of the usable power curve, and people just drove right by me like I was standing still. I was like, I have made an error.
Yeah, when this thing bogs, it just doesn't move.
And I was 2 seconds off my own practice pace in the race.
Damn. Well, gentlemen.
That was eventful.
That was eventful.
Say the least.
Definitely an experience. Times here.
Oh, I almost got it down into the 219s at the end there, like almost.
280 from Chuck, 2 and 220, 225, 29. Right, guys, thank you very much for joining the race tonight. This race. For the next race, if you go onto the AC event booking channel, you can vote by giving it a thumbs up. You've either got the GT3s at the Spec Raceway or the MX5s at. So I'm saying vote away. Then 2 weeks' time, that'll become a reality. And then we'll go from there. Between there, you've got the US race, obviously tomorrow. Same format again as this. If you wish to punish yourself once again, which I think Zero might, he gets his gear ratio.
Absolutely.
Sorted. He's going to punish himself again. You might even see that again live. You might even stream tomorrow's. See what's happening. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining in tonight. It would have been good to have a really big grid with this. Well, saying that, it probably would have been carnage.
Yeah, it was messy enough. I think we had a pretty decent fight for second most of the way through that, and it was pretty scary just with 3 of us.
Imagine 24 cars going round the Devil's Bend. No.
I mean, I can't imagine 24 going round it. No.
Lots of accident avoidance, I think.
God.
Well, you know, if we had enabled Sol, we could have done it, you know, in the dark, in the wet.
Yeah.
In the dark, in the wet. Yeah, totally. That's yeah. That's.
Yeah, I might just simulate it by turning off the monitor. I think it's gonna have a simulator.
Probably get a better lap times, mate. Less distraction. Just hold in the throttle and just hope for the best. So yeah. So guys, thank you very much. This has been the CrewChiefEX Sim Racing race night. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Good
guys.
times.
I'm gonna head this time because it's a long day. Thank you so much, especially for the US guys. Appreciate you tipping up at the middle of your afternoon. So yeah, thanks very much, and I'll catch you again, guys.
Yeah, see you guys.
Cheers,
Cool.
boys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to vote.
Why is the wheel turning? Was it not centered? Spooky. All right. I might save the replay and watch it back later just to see what was going on in that race since we didn't see it on stream. Yeah, the GTA is scary fun. I messed up my setup pretty badly. Couldn't compete with anybody. They just drove away from me at the start. That was pretty funny. But anyway, that's I think that's that for me. Let me know in the comments what you thought about webcams, and I don't know if this is making it too stuttery. I may give up on it. But I would have liked to do it for the. Oh, this is a good segue. I would like to have the cam on for the Extra Life Game Day coming up on the 2nd of November. So link is in the description. If you'd like to throw some dollars out of helping kids not be sick anymore, that would be lovely. I'll be doing the 24-hour stream on the November 2nd. But this has been Chris A. Sim Racing UK. Alfa Romeo GTA at Thomson Road. We'll be doing this again tomorrow night US time, hopefully with a less pathetic setup and driving ability. I'm going to go practice it a little bit more and see what happens. So thanks for watching or listening or whatever you're doing on this, especially if this was during your work day. Hope the boss didn't notice. And we'll be back maybe as soon as tonight for Gene's race. I don't know if I'm going to stream it or just record it or just do it for fun. But we'll see. If I'm not streaming, watch Gene's stream because he'll be streaming his own race for sure. Until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.